To create an SQL database, VidCenter has a special application in the Start menu. Select Start, All Programs, Verint Video Solutions, VidCenter, SQL Server Tools, and Create New Database to display the Run Package window. From the server list, select the server where you will create the database. Select Local to use the local computer for SQL Server Database, or enter the server name and SQL Server instance to which you would be connecting. Select the authentication type for the SQL Server Database. Possible values are Windows Authentication and SQL Server Authentication. Windows Authentication assumes the user will have a Windows user account to create the database. This authentication method requires that the user account defined on Windows also be defined in Microsoft SQL Server and have the relevant user and security permissions. Windows Authentication is more secure than SQL Server Authentication. Logins that use Windows Authentication are also easier to manage than SQL Server logins. Select Windows Authentication if the Microsoft SQL Server Authentication is not required. Select SQL Server Authentication to use a Microsoft SQL Server username and password to access the database. If you use SQL Server Authentication, enter the Microsoft SQL login credentials in the username and password boxes. The Advanced button assumes the SQL Server components are installed on the local machine, but generally contains detailed connectivity settings. Enter the name of the new database in the database box. Verint recommends the user enter VidCenter or Verint as the name because it clearly indicates for which applications this database will be used. To complete the process of creating an SQL database, the user would click Run. The execution of the package begins. This process should only take a matter of seconds. Once completed, the Package Executed Successfully notification should be displayed. Click OK to end.